Hey guys, welcome back to Roblox Mafia. Today we'll talk about all the working codes in Bee Swarm Simulator. Let's head into it. Number 1. Bee Swarm Simulator. One of the key aspects of Bee Swarm Simulator is the presence of bees. They will follow the player around, collecting pollen from fields and defending their beekeeper against mobs and enemies. Bees are one of the most common pollen collectors because they do so automatically and produce ability tokens. When they return to the hive, they will convert pollen into honey, which is the major form of payment in stores. Bees also sleep in the hive when they run out of energy or if their beekeeper dies or resets, resting for around 15 seconds before resuming to work. Bees' attachment with their beekeeper strengthens when they gather pollen, fight enemies, and devour treats and other goods, raising their level after reaching a specific threshold. Higher level bees can collect and transform more pollen into honey, have more energy to work for longer periods of time, and attack higher level enemies. Bees hatch from eggs, with the likelihood of hatching a bee of a certain rarity or kind, varying based on the type of the egg. A royal jelly or another egg can be used to modify the type of a bee that has already hatched. The player can expand their hive by purchasing additional hive slots from the mountaintop shop once the 25 default hive slots are entirely filled with bees, while the cost of hive slots rises exponentially. This allows the user to have an additional 25 hive slots for a total of 50 bees. However, employing mechanics that allow you to have temporary bees, you can exceed the limit of 50 bees. Shops can sell a variety of things that can be bought with honey, tickets, or other currencies, as well as crafting supplies in some cases. They may have goods like bags, guards, tools, and other odd items that provide buffs and increase capacity. Some stores sell only one type of item, such as tickets, and the price may increase each time the item is purchased. Number 2. Crafting. The first menu will have 12 possibilities for crafting goods, as shown here. The left and right arrows can be used to navigate the selections. Click the green button that says Make Item Name to select the item to be crafted. The player can set any quantity of that item to be made in the following menu, up to the maximum that can be produced using the player's components. The crafting process begins when you press Confirm. They return to the initial menu by pressing Cancel. The UI is replaced with the screen that shows the item being produced, the number of said crafting materials manufactured so far and to be made, and the time remaining until all the things are made. There are 2 buttons, End Crafting and Speed Up for numbered tickets. The blender will return any ingredients that have not completed crafting. If the player hits End Crafting, the number of tickets needed to accelerate an ingredient varies. To speed it up, the blender requires 1 extra ticket for every 5 minutes remaining. A ticket is required for every 50 minutes on the timer for moon charms and gumdrops. Each item takes 5 minutes to construct, and you may stop crafting at any time to add the objects you've made and the ingredients you haven't used yet in your inventory. It also gives credit for tasks that require the player to utilize the blender to manufacture a certain amount of goods. While in-game, the amount of time it takes to produce an item decreases. If a player quits the game due to a lost connection or simply quitting, the timer will pause until they return. Number 3. Promo codes. Here are all the working promo codes for Bee Swarm Simulator. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.